Good morning, guys. I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's reading for all my water signs, my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of April 2019. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let me move this over a little bit. I try not to show you all my business over there on the wall, but anyway. Universal energies, what messages do you have for April 2019 for all my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? Thank you. That was fast. The first one is fairies. It says you have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So it might be a good idea that you start listening to the messages that you're getting about picking up trash on the side of the road and the waterways, whatever it may be. 4 look that up. And connecting with the fairies. The fairies will give you like little hints on things to do, and then the more that they start to trust you, the more that they'll start communicating with you, and the more that they'll be around. Fairies talk very, very fast. So if you're hearing a lot of talking and chattering together and you can't understand what they're saying, it's because they talk so fast and they all talk at once. So just know that that would be the fairies. Universal energies, what other messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What other messages do you have for my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the month of April 2019? So I don't feel like I'm all over the place today like I was yesterday, thank God. I don't have as much energy today, though. Anyway, throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So if your throat chakra is being worked on, you might feel like you have a hoarse voice. It might go back and forth from sounding really, really glorious when you sing to sounding really horrible when you sing. That's a good indicator that your throat chakra is being healed and worked on. So just know. I'm also told that Archangel Gabriel is helping people with their communication, with their confidence. So make sure that you're paying attention to him if he's working with you or it, whatever. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting about that. Don't be afraid to speak your truth in all matters of your life. Let the fears go. I hear drop the fears. What other messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Sorry about all the noise that's going on. My dog's itching, and my laundry's in the dryer going, so sorry about all that. What other messages? Thank you. You're profoundly clairvoyant. It says, trust what you see with your mind's eyes as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. We already have all of the information that we need in our heart space. That's where source resides, where higher self, the angels, all the ascended masters, all of that is right in here, guys. It's just a state of consciousness, a matter of, higher states of awareness when we're able to connect with those things. So many people are waking up or awakened now, and more are wakening up or starting to understand that they're awakened. The whole planet shift 321 around March 12th. So everybody is now going through an ascension process. However, not everybody is completely aware of that. Most people that are just starting to wake up are not completely aware of that yet. 333. The Ascended Masters are working with us right now. That's what that means. For me, it's Jesus and Mother Mary. It could be many others. There's so many. There's thousands of them. So what other messages do you have for the month of April? Thank you, 2019, for all my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. I was told to stop. The next one is Goddess. It says, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And I was told to read the book on this one. I'm not sure why, but I guess there's an extra message that's going to come out with that. So let me see what they say. It says, this card speaks of a need for sacred female energy, which brings gifts such as intuition, nurturing, and artistic expression. Perhaps you have been spending too much time thinking or engaging in creatively void work. If so, then this card is your signal to move your body and dance and express your intuitive, artistic, and nurturing side. You are also guided to call on benevolent female deities for help with the situation you're inquiring about. You can also call upon Lakshmi, the beloved Hindu goddess who helps with abundance, Bridget, the Celtic goddess of healing and courage, Mother Mary, the saint who guides our children, Athena, the Grecian goddess of wisdom, the Egyptian goddess Isis, or who helps women juggle home and family, and or the thousands of other trustworthy and sacred feminine deities. Action steps. Within every woman are three parts of the goddess. Maiden, which is the inner child at times, pure, and at other times adventurous or bold. The mother, which is nurturing qualities, and the matriarch, which is the teacher. Men have analogous inner qualities of the lad, the dad, and the patriarch. It is important to express each of these three parts daily. This helps to balance playfulness with work and relationships. Spend time each day expressing all three characteristics and notice how much more energized and balanced you feel. Okay, so that was that. The next one is ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So pay attention to the things that are coming in through lyrics of music that you're hearing repetitiously, thoughts or things that are coming in with your 3D ears or your spiritual ears that you're hearing. You may be hearing, some of you may be hearing different voices from people all over the world because you're now connected with everyone. Everyone's connected. So when you start to hear like people's thoughts or people talking or something like that and no one else is, it's because you're probably connecting with somebody else way across the world. So just know that that actually does happen. For some of you, you're getting a whole lot of like high-pitched tones or ringing or buzzing in your ears. Stop and 654, that's confirmation, look that up. Stop and close your eyes and see if there's any visions coming into your third eye. Also, like ask, I don't know who's talking to me or trying to communicate with me right now, but who is it? What message do you have for me? Then wait for like repetitious thoughts or even things that you may hear with your physical or your spiritual ears. It doesn't matter, like all kinds of ways that things will come into you. So just make sure that you're paying attention to those things. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. This is for those of you who are getting ready to or are already getting out of karmic relationships. Make sure that you're asking Archangels Raphael and Michael to cut these cords so that you don't carry any of those fears or things from this relationship or even past relationships, past life relationships over into your new relationships that you'll have in the future. Okay, are there any more of those? Okay. Angels, what messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? What messages do you have for the month of April, thank you, 2019 for all my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? Serena, it says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I just keep hearing that for myself. I'm worrying about so many different things. I need a car. My child support needs paid. I have bills too, you know, and I don't have a regular 8-to-5 job. I'm doing this for several reasons. Because I'm guided to, because I have issues with my back and had back surgery 4 years ago, and it's hard for me to stand on my feet for very long and all kinds of things without pain, or my legs having issues. So anyway, like, just know, like, the money's coming in. It's going to be coming in so many different ways that you don't expect it to, as long as you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, aligning your actions with your values, checking your motives when you do healing work, or when you're making the meditative music, or when you're making your artwork, or writing light language, whatever it may be for you. Just know, like, this abundance is coming in. It's not just abundance of money, it's abundance of freedom, space, time, excitement, adventure. I'm hearing just adventure. Abundance of travel for some of us, I heard. Okay, that's another confirmation. Angels, what other messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all of my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? What other messages do you have for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for the month of April 2000? Am I supposed to take that one? Okay, thank you. 2019. Seraphina, it says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. I'm hearing a lot of additions are coming to our families because this is talking about our soul families, guys. We're starting to meet up with soul group family members of ours. I don't know the right way to say that, but soul group family members of ours. Anyway, and meeting in the backgrounds and starting to learn how our gifts align with other people's gifts and starting to use those gifts to help this planet to ascend or to evolve. Spiritually, physically, mentally, all of that stuff. But anyway, for some of you, you might have a pregnancy that you just found out about or getting ready to find out that you're pregnant, or for some of you, you might be becoming grandparents, aunts and uncles as well. Okay, I hear. So there just must be all kinds of people having babies and new soul family members are meeting and stuff. So this is you. You'll know. What other messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all of my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? What other messages do you have? Am I supposed to take all three of those? I heard yes, so I'm going to take all three of them. Maya. It says, schooling, studying, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Studying is so important, especially when you're going through an ascension process and learning the truth about God and, all of that good stuff. It's so important that we go and listen to and watch the things that we are guided to. And I'm hearing meditation. Most people aren't meditating right now, or if they are, they're not meditating enough or setting the right intentions or something. So make sure that you're meditating more, getting information, asking for information about, what action steps you're supposed to be taking right now. 11:55, look that up, what you're supposed to be doing with your soul group or soul family members that you're meeting, how you're supposed to align those gifts, what kind of healing you're supposed to be doing, all that stuff. So make sure you're doing that. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me farther away from it? Just confirmation of what I was just saying, guys. Make sure that you're always checking your motives, checking your make sure you have integrity, checking or aligning your actions with your values. And I'm hearing we should ask this with every situation that we're getting ready to make a decision on, whether or not it's bringing us closer to our divine life purpose or not. Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. And this is like the 4th or 5th time this week that I've seen that so many people are butting into other people's ascension process, worried about whether or not they're awakening fast enough, whether or not they're really just paying attention. It's none of your business. Take care of your process and your healing, your shadow work. Go through your own dark nights of the souls and stay in your own lane, guys. Leave other people alone unless you're feeling guided to help them, or just feel like you just know that you're supposed to tell them something. Then don't do it, guys, because it's so important that we let people have their own process and not try to force it. Try to remember like where you came from when you started waking up and having all these healings that had to be done, amends that you had to make with people, all these fears that had to be worked through, all that stuff. Like, it was very, very, very overwhelming. And anybody else that would have added to that, it would have just made it that much worse. I remember so many arguments with my sister and my mom during that time when I was starting to wake up, and it's like, they don't understand. So we need to be compassionate about it. Now people are going to start to ask questions, and they're going to need you. So humpback whale, we've been getting this one too. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. And I'm just seeing people, going and out in the summer and spring and enjoying like these music festivals, art festivals. Also, keep seeing drumming circles. So if you're a part of drumming circles or you're thinking about it, maybe you need to be. Animal spirit guides, what other messages do you have for all my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of April 2019, please? What messages do you have for the month of April 2019 for all my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Am I supposed to take that one? Thank you. What other messages do you have? Okay, thank you. April 2019. Am I supposed to take all of those last two? I heard yes. I'm going to stop. The next one is Spider. It says, trust the creative spark that you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Guys, every time I see this card, it doesn't really scream out to me, tell them that they need to be writing and stuff, but this always screams out to me like dream big. Make sure that you're dreaming big and feeling those feelings of gratitude, excitement, happiness, freedom, peace that comes with already having these dreams manifested into our lives. For some of us, you might need to keep a manifestation journal saying, starting the sentence out every morning with, today I will manifest blank, and make as many sentences of that as you need to, and then do your part on manifesting that by thinking those feelings of joy and gratitude like you already have it, acting as if, and also by praying and asking the angels to guide you in getting these things accomplished, and also in the background knowing that they're already working it out for you. As long as you're putting in the footwork, they're putting in footwork too. So but for some of you, it might be that you need to be writing stories that are inspiring and enlightening. For many of you, you need to start sharing your experiences or writing down your experiences, supernatural experiences that you're having during this awakening process, so that you can share this with people in the future. 1606, that's a new number I never see, so it's for somebody. 1606. Goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. And I'm hearing again, like, guys, it's time during this time of rest to be meditating. Like, take the time when you're resting to meditate and find out what action we're supposed to be putting into the things that we're supposed to be doing. Or what is it that we're supposed to be doing? Chameleon. It says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And this is, again, talking about all those people that you're butting in their business with their ascension. Don't do that. Just don't. Okay, guys? And for some of you, that's just about like blending into the crowd. Some of you are so empathic and pick up on so many people's energies and stuff that when you go into the crowd, you don't want anybody to know that you're there. So put that hedge of protection around you. Act as if it's an invisibility cloak, and just think about your energy being invisible, or you being invisible, so that people can't see you. Somebody said, we can't do that. Yes, you can. I have friends that have seen me completely disappear, so it's possible. And that's actually a goal of mine, to be able to do that for you guys one day. So hopefully that'll happen. Anyway, Unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So this is day 3 of me seeing unicorns. And also, I've been having Leo, who is a unicorn. Well, he's a Pegasus, okay? He's a Pegasus that is a guide for me. He came and visited me, not last night, the night before, after I watched a video that a friend of mine shared about unicorns. But anyway, unicorns really do exist. They're in higher dimensions than we are, so they are not physical beings, but they do exist. Are there any other messages that would like to come out? Any more animal guides? Any angel messages? Any more angel therapy? I heard no on all 3, so I guess we're done with the reading for today. It's a little bit short. 1818, look that up. Anyway, today's I am affirmation for my water signs is I am whole. And I'm also hearing I am complete. So that must be another one that I should add for you guys. But anyway, everybody, like, share, subscribe if you don't already. And follow. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonates with you. Share. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. If you're donating to my channel, thank you. If you feel led to donate to my channel, please do so. And thank you in advance. I think that's all I got for now. Everybody have a great Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the daily ascension readings. Bye. Love you.